Hello all, this is Nandhini, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science at Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. So in this video we are going to discuss about Unit 4 in AR. The topic is AR techniques, marker based and markerless tracking. So the first topic, introduction to marker based tracking. So let's we discuss. The marker-based tracking, it is a specific approach when the real-world objects known as markers or triggers. So these markers and triggers act as a reference point for AR content to be superimposed. And these markers are recognized by the AR systems, so which then overlay the digital content onto the markers. Essentially, these markers serve as a bridge between the physical and digital world. So this is the small introduction about marker based tracking. So the main objective of marker based tracking in AR, so the objective is the analysis of changes in the captured camera frames, and the frames they correct the alignments of the virtual data into the camera scene. So these scenes are based on the tracking result. In turn, a marker based approach provides the accurate tracking using visual markers, for instance, and the binary markers or photos of real planar objects in a camera scene. So here these are the objective of marker based tracking in AR. So this is the diagram of marker based tracking. So first we captured the frame and then move on to the tracking model. So it has classified into three types. There are marker detection, marker recognition and marker pose estimation. So the marker pose estimation, it is relevant to the marker. Then the tracking model move on to the augmentation process. So here the virtual objects are combined, then augment the frame, then finally the frame with augmented object. So this is the process of marker based tracking. So the deep explanations about marker based tracking is, first we need to have the marker image, then extract the consecutive cameras frame. Then the tracking model in flowchart is the core of the AR system. So these frames calculates the relative pose of the camera based on correctly then detected and recognize the marker in the scene. In term pose means it is the 6th degree of a freedom position. So DOF is nothing but degrees of freedom. That is the 3D location and the 3D orientation of an object. So the tracking models can enable the system to add the virtual components as a part of the real scene. Since we are dealing with camera frames in 2D coordinates system, it is necessary to use the projective geometry for virtual 3D objects augmentation. So this is the explanation about the flowchart, marker based tracking flowchart. And next one is marker based tracking pros and cons. So the main pros are, if the marker image is prepared correctly, then the marker based AR content provides quality experience and tracking is very stable. So the AR content does not shake. So if the marker image is prepared correctly means the AR content does not shake. Then the second pros are, the marker based tracking is easy to use and the detailed instructions are not required for people who use it for the first time. So this is the main advantage of marker based tracking. And cons are, when the mobile camera is moved away from the marker, then the AR experience disappears and the trigger photo has to be scanned again. It is possible to use extended tracking, but in most cases the extended tracking makes things worse. So this is the main cons of marker based tracking. And the second cons are, while you scanning, if the scanning will not work if markers reflect light in certain situations. So if the scanning is not work, mm, uh, the light is reflected. So we can be challenging with the large format OD banners in ever changing weather conditions. So these are the cons of marker based tracking. And this is the assessment. The assessment is explain about marker based tracking, and these are the reference. Thank you.